guys, welcome back to Smart Like It Spicy. This is my very second video and I'm really happy about it. So if you're new, thank you for being here and welcome. I'm Smurly, I'm your host and your cook, and today we'll be cooking red snapper, grilled vegetables, and lemon couscous. For some people that don't like fried fish, I also thought about making another one that's not gonna be fried. It will be braised and will be with a sauce, so you can also enjoy it without having to eat greasy food. So if you have any question or recommendation, don't hesitate to text me on my Instagram, Smiley Like It Spicy, and I'll be happy to answer any of your concerns. So again, it's not about me, so I'm gonna get right into it. Let's do it. My first step will be to prepare my first side. So you basically need to wash the zucchinis. I got two different kind of zucchinis and one eggplant, a batch of mushrooms, and a batch of tomatoes. I'm gonna cut the zucchini and the eggplants, but I'm gonna leave the tomatoes and the mushrooms just like this. If you don't want to use zucchinis, another option would be to cut peppers or carrots and to grill them. Those are really good grilled too. While you're cutting the vegetables, you can also put your grill to heat up. But if you want to do it in the oven, you can put your oven up to 325 degrees Fahrenheit and let it get up to temperature. I will prepare the mix that I put on my grilled vegetables, but before I do that, I'm going to chop some garlic. Basically what I do is I peel all the garlic, I peel a lot of them, so I do it in one batch, and I put some oil and I blend the whole garlic together. So that's what I'm going to do right now, so I can use for my fish, my couscous, and my grilled vegetables. To prepare the spice mix, basically we'll need a bowl and measuring cups. The first ingredient will be oil. I'm going to use 1/3 cup of that. I prefer to use the olive oil because it kind of brings a taste to the vegetables. If you don't have it, you can also use the canola oil. Now I'm adding 1 teaspoon of oregano and 1 teaspoon of rosemary. 1 teaspoon of lemon pepper, but I guess if you don't have that, you can use some lemon juice. Two teaspoons of garlic. And a tablespoon of salt. Now mix it very well so you can make sure you have the same flavor on all the different vegetables when you will spread it. I will use my hands to spread the mix on all the vegetables. You can also use a brush, that's up to you, but I prefer to use my hands because the brush, all the oregano just sticks into it. And you basically grill your vegetables for as long as you feel comfortable with. I put mine for 5 minutes on the grill. If I was to roast them, I would have probably put it for at least 10 minutes so you can get all the water out. But it is totally up to you. So I'm going to finish grilling my other vegetables off camera, and I'll start cutting the vegetables in my couscous. The vegetables that I choose to use today are red onions. I love red onions, you will see it a lot on my channel. Parsley, 3-color pepper, and celery. I'm gonna chop those really fine, and as I chop, that's when I'll know how much I need because I'm really going by eye on this one. You can also add some dried cranberry in your couscous as well. When I first heard of this, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But it actually tastes really good. Now that I cut all the vegetables, I'm going to add them in my couscous. I did not show the preparation of my couscous on camera because the instructions was on the box, and I think it's copyright if I share the recipe with you, but it's gonna be on your box anyway. For the ingredients of my couscous, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of balsamic vinegar, half a lemon, 1 teaspoon of garlic. Now I just gotta mix all the couscous together, let it sit and get right on the fish. And the first thing to do with the fish, my dear friends, is to clean it. And I'm using vinegar, lime, and salt to do that. I let it sit for at least 15 minutes before I start doing what I'm doing right now. So I chopped some garlic, peppers, and green onions, but the blend is Haitian spice. This is something that all Haitian have at their house. So I think I'm gonna make another video showing you how I make my Haitian spice. But I basically blend garlic, peppers, parsley, green onions, and turnips together, and that's it. On top of that, I put 1 teaspoon of salt, or half a teaspoon of peppercorn, and 2 teaspoons of garlic, I think. I will also add some hot pepper that I usually blend and put it in a cup at home. So I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of that because Smuggy likes it spicy. I also added the juice of half a lime because I want it to be a little bit watery when I'm gonna do my braised fish. Mix everything together in the bowl to again have an even flavor. So now put your fish flat on the board and start putting the spices all over the fish to make sure it gets through all the skin, and leave that sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. And to cook the braised fish, it is so easy. I basically just put the spice that was on the board and the fish in the casserole and just let it cook. Fish takes about 10 minutes to cook. So the first 6 minutes, I just turn it over and I let it sit for another 4 minutes and I take it out. After I let it cook, I basically take it off and let it sit. I will not be plating the braised fish, I'm just going right into the fried fish. Now for the second fish, I have it raw right here that's seasoned, and I have some all-purpose flour. So basically you just need to roll your fish in the flour and cook it. So of course you need to fry your fish, so just heat up some oil, and when it gets up to temperature you can put the fish. For the frying process, it's the same amount of time for the fish to cook, so it's 10 minutes. The first 6 minutes, turn it over, and when you see it does the golden brown, that's when it's ready. I'll turn it to cooking on the other side, and I'll leave it on a paper so the grease can come out of it. My favorite part is to plate. So I put some grilled vegetables, the couscous I put in a bowl, and then, you know, switch it into the plate and I put my fish. So that's basically it. Thank you so much guys for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please share and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time. Take care.